She's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's two-stepping round the room. Judging by the smile that's written on his face, there's nothing I can do. It doesn't take a crystal ball to see a cowboy always finds a way to leave. Drinking Jack all by myself, in Texas, I can tell.
Hi everybody, my name's Troy Hawes and welcome once again to another edition of My Acoustic Lounge. Today we're going to review a very popular country song called Choosin, Texas. It was written by Ella Langley, Luke Dick, and Miranda Lambert, and of course made popular by Ella Langley. She cleaned up this past week on the American Country Music Awards, and I thought it only fitting that we review the song that's taken her to the top of the country charts. Now, before we get started, be sure to click the subscribe button, as I'm always trying to put up new content on a regular basis. In addition, if you like my guitar tutorials and covers, you might actually also like my original music that can be purchased or streamed from any one of your favorite online music providers. Simply look up Troy Hawes and you'll find my music there. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to look at the chords that you're going to need to know for this great song. Then we'll review the chord progressions to the verses and choruses, as well as any bridge that is in the song. At the end of the video, we'll have a closer look at that intro, that lead guitar solo intro, as well as a little bit of strumming. Okay, today I'm going to do something that I've never done before in any one of my guitar tutorials. Today I'm going to have a special guest vocalist sing the cover to this song as part of the tutorial. The very lovely and talented Phoebe Wagner will be taking over the vocals for me, simply because this is too good a song for me to try to sing with my low, deep voice. Phoebe Wagner is a fantastic country singer, and she's got a wonderfully beautiful voice. For those of you that have purchased or streamed any of my music before, you'll probably recognize the name, as Phoebe sang a duet with me on my EP. Today we're going to use a great backing track by Jam Zone. So, if you want to learn a great popular country song from Ella Langley, stick around. We're going to get started right now. Okay, in order to get all the way through this great song, you're technically going to need to know 6 chords. I'll get to that here and explain that in just a second. 6 easy chords. Now, before I show you these chords, just a quick note. Today, I've chosen to put a capo on the 6th fret. Yeah, the 6th fret. The reason I've done that is because this simplifies the chords. In any other fret, you'd have to know a couple of bar chords. Up here, these are just standard chords. 6th fret for me, if you want to play along with me using the chords that I'm about to show you. Alright, so let's get to these 6 chords. The first one is an A minor. You're going to need to know a G chord. There's a C. Now, for the record, in this song, I play a combination of both the C chord and the C add 9. Both work. The correct chord is a C chord. I only add in the C add 9 because it's an easier transition from a D to a C add 9 to a G. I play a combination of both. The C chord is definitely the one that you're going to need to know. There is a D chord in it as well, an E minor, and finally, played only once, towards the outro of the song is an A7. You can also just play an A chord if you want. It only appears one time as the song is coming to a finish. All right, let's now jump in to the chord progressions. Okay, we're going to break this song into several portions for you. We're going to review first of all the verses. Then we'll jump into the chorus. There is a bridge to this song that leads into sort of a break. And there's also a solo intro that can also be incorporated into the outro. So there's really 5 parts to this song, although we're only really going to review 4. With that, let's now jump in to the verses.
Just when I thought I got him to fall in love with Tennessee, I should have known better than to take him back to Abilene. I put him right back in her arms. Wasn't a match for that kind of spark.
Okay, excellent. Let's now jump really quickly into the chorus.
She's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's two-stepping round the room, judging by the smile that's written on his face. There's nothing I can do. It doesn't take a crystal ball to see a cowboy always finds a way to leave. Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
All right, let's jump now into basically the bridge that leads into sort of a break. Let's have a look at that now.
Well, I'm eastbound and down and can't help but cry, 'cause I-40 gets lonelier with every mile. I know that his mind wasn't ever gonna change, 'cause his heart still belongs to the Lone Star State. She's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's two-stepping round the room, judging by the smile that's written on his face. There's nothing I can do, no.
Okay, and let's finish things off now with a closer look at that lead solo as part of the intro to the song that we also use as well and incorporate at the end of the song. As well, let's have a closer look at a little strumming. Okay, so in this portion of the video, we're going to look at 3 parts to this song. One is the intro riff, or the opening riff, played by a lead guitar, and it also is incorporated in the outro of the song. Also, we're going to review here a portion of what would be considered the break. This is the part after the bridge where they seemingly play a little arpeggio style picking. We're going to touch a little bit on that, although I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of great detail. And then finally we'll finish things up with a look at a little bit of a strumming pattern for you. Okay, so let's get right into that intro solo, basically starting here on the open 3rd string. What did I just do there? Starting on the open 3rd, 2nd fret 3rd, 2nd fret 4th, open 2nd. Then you go to the 4th string, open 4th, back back to the 3rd string 2nd fret, and then slide it up to the 4th fret. Okay, try it again. Just like that. Then you repeat it. And then all the way up to the 5th fret of the 4th string. That's how I play it. So we'll go quick and show you. That's how you play at least my version of that opening riff that I also incorporate at the end of the song as well. Alright, let's look at that break. Now, really it encompasses 3 chords, the C, the G, and then the A minor. And really what they're doing is they're playing in the simplest form, an arpeggio style picking. So using the C, then they go to the G, then they go to the A minor, and then right into the D where they simply repeat it. And that takes them back in again to the song. Now, that's the simplest way to play it. But they're not doing that. They're doing something a little bit different. So, using the C chord, what we want is that root note, that basically that C note, if you will. And really all that they're doing is this. Then to a form of a G chord. Then rather than an A minor, which you would see here, they're really just kind of doing more like an A7. And then right into a G to a D chord. And then that takes you right back into the song itself. Now, the beauty of this arpeggio style progression is you can pretty much just do whatever you want. Really just doing it with the C chord to a G is very nice as well. And then to the A minor. So it really depends on how you want to play it. You can simplify it, you can make it a bit more challenging, or you can simply just play along in a style that you like. If you just simply want to strum the chords at this part, you can do that. To the G, and then into the A minor. That's completely fine. It's up to you how you want to do it. Okay, finally, let's have a look here at a strumming pattern. Now, I encourage you to find a strumming pattern that works for you. But for those that need a little direction, this is what I'm doing. I'm not necessarily doing it the same way they do on the actual song itself. I follow the rhythm to the song, and I want you to do the same. But basically what I'm doing, and I'll use the A minor chord, it's basically a down, up, down, up, down. down, up, down. And that's really all I'm doing. Again, I encourage you to find the rhythm and a strumming pattern that works for you. And there you have it. That's how you play Choosin, Texas. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of My Acoustic Lounge. My name is Troy Hawes. A special thank you to Phoebe Wagner for taking over the vocals today. This is part one of a two-part video tutorial. In a few days, I'll upload the complete cover version with the chord charts. As always, thank you very much for tuning in. Once again, if you like my guitar tutorials and covers, please consider subscribing. I do truly, truly appreciate it. Until the next time, keep playing. Music is good for the soul.